Brain Lady Julie here with another tip, brain-based neuroscience tip to help you achieve your goals, your big, amazing goals in 2023. What is this today? This one is all about KISS. Yep, that's right. That stands for keep it simple, silly. I don't like that other word that people use to for that acronym. So keep it simple. What I mean by that is you have to keep um the number or the amount of them simple. You don't want to have too many goals, right? You can have little sub goals that help you to reach your big things, but the brain is going to get, again, overwhelmed if there are too many goals on your goal sheet. If there are too many things that it has to get work for. As I mentioned on previous ones, if you stress the brain out, if the subconscious, if that amygdala at any point in time feels stress or perceives stress or fear in the host, in you, it's not going to cooperate with you. It's not going to be your friend. It's actually going to work against you. So, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you clearly define, because I talked about specificity, you clearly define those top three goals that you want to achieve next year. Keep it simple, keep it to your top three. Now, I know there are a lot of different things that I want to achieve in my business, in my life, with my personal, who I am as an individual. But if you throw too many things at it, it's going to overwhelm the brain. So you may have 10 big goals, but can you funnel it down, narrow it down to your top three? There's something interesting about that number and the brain. Not 100% sure why. It has to do with what the brain can remember and what the brain can hold on to and kind of focus on. Technically, at any given nanosecond, the brain cannot focus on any more than one thing. However, three seems to be that kind of that special number that the brain latches onto and can remember. That's why a lot of times in marketing, you see three things thrown out at three top tips, three this, three that, right? What I want you to do is try to narrow down those goals that you have for the next year to your top three. And I want you to focus on those. Now, when you're doing your brain dumping and you're listing off all the things you want to accomplish next year, I'm not saying don't have those on your action board. I'm saying focus on only three at a time. Only three at a time. Keep it simple. So, what are the top three things that you want to accomplish? Work on those in January. Start making those habits or the daily habits that you need to create to achieve that goal, which is a future tip. One at a time, right? Just not overwhelming the brain. So keeping it simple, focusing on three at a time. You can add, once you've started making progress and you've got the engine rolling really well on those first three, then maybe you can bring in some more. But for the first quarter of the year, let's just focus on your top three. So keep it simple.